if I own it and rent it or sell it with financing, who covers the insurance? Well, if you're renting it out, the person who's renting is only going to cover the inside, so you need to maintain insurance on the outside, right? If you're going to sell it to them and you're getting cashed out, then as soon as you end up selling it and you get cashed out, that's their problem, right? But if you're going to lease option or you're going to sell or finance, you might consider maintaining some sort of insurance on it, or if you're going to do seller financing, make sure that they maintain insurance on there and they list you as something called loss payee. So that basically lets you know that if they stop making their payments, you get a notification that their insurance has stopped. Okay, and then you can decide whether you're going to give them an eviction note, or not an eviction notice, but a foreclosure notice because they're violating their contract, because you probably put that in your contract that they need to maintain that. Or what I do is I will say, if you're not going to take care of it, I will take care of it, and I'm going to put it back on your top end of your principal that you're going to be paying on. Okay? So eventually, some sort of way, they're going to be covering, making sure that there's insurance on it, because I need to protect my investment. Who pays the lot rent? That's another tricky thing. A lot of people do it different ways. My personal opinion, if you can do it this way, is whoever has the lot lease in their name is the person who is going to be paying the lot rent. Now, some parks do things differently. The way that I prefer to do it is that the tenant, the person who's either going to be renting the mobile home from me, well, if they're renting the mobile home from you, you still end up being the owner, so that's different. If they're going to be doing seller financing from me with the mobile home, they have to get a new lease agreement between they and the park. And so they are going to be responsible for paying the lot rent. What happens then is they get evicted and I get the mobile home back. And I don't have to worry about that lot rent, that delinquent lot rent sitting on my back. So it's something to talk with the park manager or park owner, mobile home park owner, or landowner, whoever you're leasing the land from. If you're going to do some sort of seller financing or lease option, making sure that you understand how that lease agreement is going to work and what you're going to be responsible for, because that's going to dictate what you have to charge them. And then also how well you're going to have to follow up to make sure that they're taking care of it, or make sure that you collect it and that you have a slush fund to be able to cover it if they don't make their payment.